Yo, so did you see that show?
Which one? I'm out there somewhere I gotta catch up on. How long you been? Hello?
Oh, snap.
See the blessings coming our way, our way, our way. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our way.
1, 2, 3. We're back! Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to finally say after a good couple of months, welcome to the
Mary
and Corey story!
Oh!
Come on, vocals. So welcome back. We know it's been a little while. We're going to catch you up on all life. We are back and we're happy to be back. Share this clip. Take a second. Go tell your friend. Go tell your mommy. Go tell your auntie. Go tell your daddy. Go tell your girlfriend. Go tell your boyfriend. Tell the village.
Wait, hold on. Go grab your
Champagne.
Champagne. Go grab your wine and we'll wait for you. So pause.
Let's get into it.
It's been about
April, May, June, July, August, September,
5 minutes later.
October. 7 months.
It's been about 6.5, 7 months.
Yeah.
See, what happened was it wasn't my fault. Well, slightly. The first 4, okay, yeah, that was my fault. So my phone, right?
Bruh.
Just everybody just touch and agree with me that Mary gets a new phone because I've had a bad rap with phones. You know, I'm part of the iPhone game, and you.
iPhone 13, is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Hey. Perfect screen! Yes, Lord! Come on with the vision!
We don't have our Canon yet.
Yet.
Or whatever that Sony. Nikon.
Although Mary is still stuck in iPhone less than 10.
Oh my God! Wow!
I came through with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So we are now here using my... Cause you try to throw shots at my Android. Yeah, so I'm here, iPhone 12 Pro Max, crystal clear camera. Let's touch and agree.
Because when I get my one up better than you, oh, it is a wrap.
It was her phone, and then also in that time, you know, yes, COVID and all that stuff was going on.
I mean, COVID was going on while we were recording before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, first 4 months it was Mary's phone, but also just life. You know, there's a lot of changes that's been happening in our lives, in our relationship, a lot of growth, a lot of experiences. Some of those things for myself, as you guys know, I'm a teacher, high school. In addition to that,
tell them,
I am now in grad school, going for my master's. So, thanks to God, I'm grateful for that opportunity.
He a smart one, y'all.
So are you, baby. And you have definitely helped me along this journey. So shout outs to her for being a great helpmate, a great support system. Because it ain't easy. Teaching, acting still going on. But of course, you know, Broadway is now like opened up in the whole 9. But I'm still just doing auditions. You know, I'm not doing any shows right now. Just teaching and grad school. So that alone is like a lot. However, God don't give you nothing that you can't handle. So I'm not sweating it. I'm grateful for the opportunity. But that has only helped us to just navigate and elevate together in our relationship.
We have to tell them about
Yeah, summer was lit.
What did we do?
All throughout New York City. We went to the Vessel.
We went to the Vessel.
Right? That was lit. Got a great view.
We went to Six Flags.
Yes. We went to... Well, we continue to be going on our dates in the park. Driving. Family events. Family outings. Barbecues. You know, we got to get our eating in.
I think that was the majority of it.
We just continue to spend quality time. And before you knew it, I was back at work like at the top of August. Like, we ain't had no life, but you know. Yeah. Oh, and then I also celebrated my birthday.
Oh, how we forgot! And our anniversary!
And our anniversary. Yes, so shout outs to all the Virgos, the August gang, Virgo gang. What we did for my birthday, we went out to dinner, went to the spa.
Oh, went to the spa?
Yeah. Went to the spa, which was really, really relaxing, definitely well needed. Dinner afterwards on the water.
Oh yeah, Thai. We had Thai food.
Yeah, Thai restaurant. It was really, really cool.
Made a fire reel for him.
Yeah.
Go on his page if you ain't see the reel yet.
Yo, go tap them likes. Go tap them likes. Know what I'm saying?
And then for our anniversary,
Yes.
we had
Nice little beach picnic.
picnic on my bad.
Yeah, picnic on the beach. Because we love the water. The water, you know, to us means a lot.
And I saw a whale and 2 dolphins.
Yeah.
And I always want to see a whale, so I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
just like a kid in the candy store, so that was really cool. Yeah, and just enjoying time with each other, quality time, because there's no time like the present.
That's
So we would
right.
just continue to enjoy our relationship. So, babe, you know one of the things that really stood out to me over the summer and like for the past month?
What?
Having vision for your relationship.
I'm not gonna, me too. Just overall, just what vision is. And just writing it down, because we're learning that now, you know. So, what is vision?
What we base this on is the Bible, pretty much. Without the vision, the people perish. Same thing with our relationship. Without the vision, without the aim, the relationship will just fail, because it's like aimless relationship. So our resource, shout out to Transformation TC Nation, homie Michael Ty. We gave you a nice little plug there. This has really been helping us relationship goals. If you have not read this book, please,
What are you doing?
please.
Are you under a rock?
How to Win at Dating, Marriage, and Sex. Yes, we said it. Okay? So, relationship goals. And it's not like how sometimes it's used in culture. Oh, they relationship goals. No, it actually helps to give you vision for your relationship. What is your aim? Why are you together? And that's actually one of the things in this book where it talks about aiming, right? Having the proper aim.
Yeah.
You know, not being in the center of the relationship, you know. What else? What are some things that stood out to you?
And for some of them that probably don't know, like, you know, you just said not being in the center of the relationship. That is one of the things that we've learned about our relationship. What that means is when you're in the center, it's all about you. Like, Corey didn't do this, or Corey didn't do that, da, 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 da.
I can't believe Barry talked to me like that. What she thinks she's doing? You can't be talking to me like that.
And you don't see, because you're just so focused on you, you don't see the other person.
Yeah. So with that, it's pretty much what we're saying, like, because you're gonna have conflicts, you're gonna have arguments, you're gonna have times where you can't stand each other. But in that, how do you get yourself out the center? How could I have contributed better in my communication? What I just said to you was literally what we've had to say to ourselves in our own private time. However, after we take a pause, we take a second to realize, let's come back with cooler heads, right? And have the conversation. But from that, it hasn't always been like that.
No, but we had to
learn.
We had to learn through different scenarios what works and what doesn't work. In that, how we learned that was you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
In relationships, like I had to pay attention to, and it was hard, especially if it's, sometimes I'd be like, I would know, okay, Mary, you could have said that another way. But I'll be like, well, then he could have said that another way. What are you talking about? But I would just know. I'm just like, you know what?
Sometimes she just goes in these times where it's just like, I need some quiet time. And there's nothing wrong, but it's more so that's where she has her quiet time, right? And I have to value that. At first, I'm like, quiet time? No, we're talking. What are you talking about? And I didn't get it. Yes, I too have quiet time, but to me, I felt rejected. I had to learn, wait, hold up. Get yourself out the center, because it's not you. She is asking for quiet time. So how do I get myself out the center? All right, no problem. Okay, cool. I respect that. So I'll just talk to you when you're ready. I love you. And is everything okay, by the way?
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to watch a movie by myself.
I thought it was prayer with you and God.
Well, yeah, that too. But sometimes my quiet time could just be, I just feel like, watching a movie, or I just want to be like. You want.
That ain't what she told me.
But
the truth must be told on the Mary and Corey story. Okay.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis?
Netflix is taking priority now. Wow. Okay.
Let me a good partner.
Get myself on the center. Let me back up. What we're pretty much saying at the end of it, having vision for your relationship, meaning have a goal, have an aim, have a target beyond yourself. That's the catch-22. As you guys already know, Mary and I met each other at church. So our faith is what keeps us grounded individually and collectively. That is where our focus needs to be as well for our relationship. For us, it's Christ in the center, where it's, I'll hear that voice, call her. Or just text her, I love you, thinking about you.
And I'd be like,
Yeah, Petty Betty. Petty Betty over here. And I'm over here just trying to be
prove it.
courageous Corey.
One of the reasons why it's so important to write vision is we've learned that unless it's written down, it's not vision, it's an imagination. For me, I've had visions of what I wanted my relationship, my singleness to look like. I never written it down. I always knew, and I just had this conversation with Corey about how I envisioned myself to be treated in a relationship. The kind of man that I wanted, the family that I aspired to have, what did that look like? But I never, written it down. Is that the right grammar? Is that the right written?
I never wrote it down.
Wrote it down. Okay, English teacher here. So now recently we just wrote down what was in our hearts about our relationship. I feel like this is a part of our journey, or this is a part of our relationship. Let's write that down, pray over it, and we're gonna just have the faith to believe that whatever we wrote down, as long as it's supposed to be for us, it'll be for us.
Right.
That is vision. Just actually taking the time and saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what he wants, and this is what we want, and just writing it down. There's something about writing something down, and as you know, vision boards are popular. There's something about writing something down that it just holds weight. You memorize it more. I think it's scientifically proven that when you write stuff down, you memorize it more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with digitally, because I had my 2021 vision board was digitally, but asked me if I even looked at that recently. But there's something about literally taking the time and just sitting down with yourself. One, I feel like it's self-priority. You prioritize yourself enough to be like, hey, I'm gonna write this down for myself because I believe in myself. And to just make it plain. Just say, hey, this is my goal. Let me write this down and I want to achieve this, the best way possible for myself. That's what we did. That's what we did the other day. And it's a continual process because visions change. As we grow, things are going to change for us. We're not the same people we were last month, last year. Now we're 2 years into dating. So from where we started to where we are now, we are we have grown so much. We have learned some stuff. We have gained some stuff. And also the thing about growing is growth and comfort can't coexist. So even growing is uncomfortable. I don't want, when I say, we're growing in this and the third, that also counts in the parts where there were some hard lessons that, we each had to learn. One, it benefited us, and two, it benefited the relationship. I never wanted Corey to do anything for me because I knew it was going to fail. I tried that in other relationships where I tried to do certain things for that person and it didn't work out. You see me with them now?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
No.
I don't. You see me?
Nobody believes me. I wish you would. I wish you would.
Me trying to change for somebody, it is not, it didn't work. Anything that we should do, it shouldn't be because that other person forced me to change or whatever. Mm-hmm. Whatever you do it for yourself. And I'm doing it for yourself. I will get the benefit of that. Out of changing for myself, Corey will get the benefit of that. I just want to say those 2 cents. I hope that, made sense to y'all.
And in that, it's still vision, right? Mm-hmm. Because when you have a vision for your relationship, it forces you to go outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because like Mary just said, growth and comfort can't coexist. You cannot want to grow in a relationship and stay comfortable. It's not going to happen. It's either you stay comfortable and everything is going to stay the same and, we never see each other mad. Oh my God. Fantasy versus growth, where it's not comfortable. It's like, look, a month later, 2 months later, and it's like, wow, look at how far we've grown. Not how far comfortable we feel. That don't even make sense, right? Yeah. How far we have grown. But growth takes time. Yeah. Like Mary just said, we're 2 years in our relationship. Doesn't mean that we have it all together and everything is perfect, because it's not.
We're still, right?
But we have the perfect one.
Yeah.
And that's what matters at the end of the day. Like, even if we have disagreements, which we do, even if we don't see eye to eye, which we do sometimes,
The good outweighs
you know,
the bad.
the good outweighs the bad. Because go back to our videos before, that's already posted, especially if you didn't see those first couple of 3. Make sure you do. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the
It's like 5 of
notification bell.
them.
Whatever it is, make sure you go look at it.
Might be a giveaway soon. Hey.
But why are we saying that? We don't want to be a couple where it's, oh yeah, we just said this and yeah, everything was nice. We want to be living examples of what we're saying. So that's one of our main things where it's like, we're not trying to be perfect. Far from that. No, we don't have it all together where relationships are concerned. We know the A through Z of relationship. No, we still trying to figure out the A. Okay? Because clearly we trying to aim. Okay? So with that, a vision is not made up. It comes out of the heart.
Yeah. Let's say that again.
A vision is not made up. It comes out of the heart. What do you mean, Corey? You can't sit down with your girl or sit down with your boyfriend and be like, I have a vision that we're going to be driving Range Rover 2025. Write that down. That's fantasy. Are you working? Do you have stable income? Do you have great credit? Versus vision number 1 when I called Mary. And then when we got on the phone, it was like, God, give us vision for this relationship. And after that is where we started jotting things down. I'm saying stuff, put it on the paper. She's saying stuff, put it on the paper. So it's not just me, or it's not just her. It's both of us coming together. And what is the vision for our relationship? Same thing we have to do individually. God, what's the vision for my life? Like, what am I here for? Right? You write it down. I'm at this point. Vision could be scary because we got stuff on that vision board. I'm like, Lord, did you drop it in the right vessel? Okay? But that's how we know it's from God. It's real, right? And we thought about it. It's like, you know what? That should probably be the first video. It's not always about glitz and glam, which is fun. And yes, we got some pranks and did I just say pranks? No. Videos, challenges.
Yes,
All of that stuff coming your way in this next, I feel like this is season 2. Like season 2 of the Mary Corey story. Okay? This is the season premiere
I know
of
that's
season
right.
2. And we want to level it up. Because we're going to talk about, we have been talking about our lives individually. But at the end of the day, what we want to share is what we're learning in our relationship. Like, be real, be transparent, be upfront. Because as young people, as millennials, we ain't getting that all the time. So we are more than happy to step out and be like, see all that you see on IG? You're getting a lot of images, but you're not getting a lot of realities. And I'm not knocking IG, because we both got, right? And we love it. And that's what we post on, whatever. However, and this is to those teenagers, my students that have subscribed. Right? Shout out to y'all. 5 point section. But what you see on IG is the product. It requires work. The Mary and Corey story is not about creating an image. We don't care about that. It's just pretty much sharing what we're learning, our visual journal. That's what this is. So for those young people that come across this, you don't have to be like everybody. You don't have to be the image that you see on IG, Snapchat, TikTok.
Be who you were created to be.
Be who you're created to be. Like, everybody here has a purpose. Really quick. I shared this with Mary like 2 days ago. I was like, you know, as I was thinking about the word vision, a vision is not a vision until you write it down. Then doesn't that mean that we're all the product of a vision? Your name is written down. Bring it in simple terms. Your name is written on a birth certificate. Then that means you have something to contribute to this world. That's how powerful you are. If you never heard that, believe it now. What's really the vision? And me and Mary had to do that. Where it was like, okay, yes, we love each other, and you love me, right? You love me, right?
Yes.
I do that. I'm just playing. And I love you too. Don't feel like you're here by mistake. And even if you're not in a relationship,
have a vision for your friendships. Have a vision for, your relationships with your parents, your family, your teachers.
Yeah.
Basically, how do you want to interact with them? What do you want to be in the middle of those relationships? Like with your teacher, I see myself understanding the lessons that she puts out, and I see her understanding me whenever I tell her I need help. I see my friends always being there to support me. I see them even correcting me when I'm wrong. I see me loving my mom or my guardian or my dad, whoever it is, and I see us having like a firm, solid, like fun, loving relationship. See that, write it down, and believe it. And your steps will be ordered into, okay, I feel like going this direction, I feel like going that direction, or whatever have you. So yeah.
But it comes back to that vision.
I remember listening to something and the person said, I can tell you have vision by what you do with your time. So for me to even hear that, I was just like, that was my cue to get to writing. So what I'm saying is it's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter where you're at in life. If you don't have nothing, if you have quote unquote everything, you can always have time to write something for yourself where you see yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Write it down, y'all.
Yeah, just write it down. Don't be afraid to just jot it down, because guess what? As you look at it and you looking at your life, some things you may not see this year, next year, whatever, but as you just do life, as you just enjoy life, as you just walk about life, you go back, you may pick up that same paper like 10 years later. It's like, oh snap, I accomplished everything on my vision board.
Yeah.
I have healthy friendships where I could communicate and they could communicate with me effectively. If you have a crazy thought that may be crazy right now, write it down.
Write it down.
Step by step.
No, that wasn't for you to.
Mile by mile. R.I.P. Whitney.
Yo, get that out of here.
So yeah, that is our first episode in season 2.
We miss you guys.
We definitely did. So you'll see us more. Tell us some suggestions.
Yeah,
we want to
tell
know
us.
some different topics we could talk about, challenges we could do. We want to know.
Yeah, drop it in the comments. You know, any topic, any ideas that you might have. I mean, listen, this is our channel as well as, you know,
the MC crew.
as well as the thoughts of yours. So
What they gotta do, Mary? Make sure you
like, subscribe, comment, share, and don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend. Let's
Tell a
rock.
friend. Oh, follow us on, you know, our social media handles.
Yep. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Again, we thank you. Appreciate your support. We appreciate your
Thank you for
encouragement.
tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. With that,
Make it through if it takes us all
no,
night.
really don't.
Really
Really don't. All right.
I can see the
Peace.
blessings coming our way, yeah. Blessings on blessings, yeah. I can see the blessings coming our